when you find an undiscovered gem on a streaming service, it starts in a room like this. It starts with a small idea.
Take it from the...
There are so many barriers we face as musicians before getting to the final song, especially as far as like people in the music industry. There's a lot of gatekeeping around that resource.
Recording Fund is a nonprofit alternative funding model for independent music. We help independent artists and musicians by providing support for the recording process. And so this would be paying for studio time. This would be hiring the music professionals that make recordings happen.
This one.
In the way you mumble talk when we're dreaming, when you wake, he waits, the floorboards are creaking.
Great.
I myself have spent the last 18 or 19 years professionally producing independent artists and musicians. And there's been a constant, one theme through all of this is that they continually struggle with how to fund their recording. The question started arising to me, well, how else could we do this? It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
No.
And even working with Elijah, he's been so gracious in helping us with like
so
payment
lucky.
plans and paying things in installments and giving us sometimes, a lower rate, and all of that has made this possible. But without that, we would never have been able to make anything.
Having something like Recording Fund that is like no strings attached, like we want to support you, is so helpful because people so often make decisions about the people they're hiring based on stress, based on time limitations, even like tricking themselves into thinking that something sounds good when it doesn't.
Yeah. Negatively, because you can't afford to make it sound better.
Hold my stare a little longer. You don't notice, but I falter. See you standing in my doorframe. Wish you'd linger when I called your name. We were tipsy at a party.
This is really the core of why I founded Recording Fund, because I believe that more people, more independent artists are due this opportunity.
To open the floodgates for more musicians to make art from all different communities and backgrounds and levels of access also opens up who can dream about being a musician. So it actually has this trickle effect that's so much greater than just one song.
It's a butterfly effect. You make something and you connect with people, and then they're inspired, and then they make something and connect with people, and along the way you're creating jobs and fulfilling people's dreams, and it's a gift that keeps on giving, and there are really no negatives to it.
Recording Fund is maybe the most natural partner for any business in music because we are promoting actually making music.
Can you start us a little earlier?
Things I never said, racing through my head. If I had followed what felt right, would I be whole?